Hello and welcome back. I just woke up, so I might feel a little bit groggy, but as it turns out it does actually continue playing this song, which I am greatly pleased about, although all of my crap is in the wrong position because I'm a dingle-dong. Give me one moment. There we go. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Backed by the lovely songs as I continue to realize that none of my stuff is in the right place. God, I'm awful at this. Why is it now that I don't remember when to put all my crap? Hold on. There's a map dongle that I want to refer to because there is some treasure around here. There's also a sphere right there. No, there's not. That's a rock. It's a very spherical rock. I don't actually need it for here because there is no treasure in this place. There are, however, these guys, which I will continue to run away from. They're not worth the hassle. They give decent AP, but they also tend to like killing people. I should correct that. There's no treasure off of the path. It's a straight line, so. It's a straight line with some sweet music, but it is still a straight line. You I will fight because we have a preemptive battle. Let's haste Auron. Auron can probably solo this thing now that he's hasted. Kimari! Lance it just for funsies, basically. It hasn't been armor broken yet, so just do something, I don't care. There we go. And we don't need the overdrive, so that would end the fight though, and not a lot of people are gonna get experience from that. Bollocks to it, just kill it. The three of these people are gonna get experience for the fight. Auron, we need to get Auron's
no time to waste. Let's go.
Weapon. Ultima weapon, because he's already hitting the damage limit, so that will come in handy really soon. That'll actually probably be what we do. You can still move during the camera, by the way. Try to take advantage of that if you can. Although it appears it teleports you over here anyway, but...
Looks like the far plane.
Indeed.
Close enough.
You don't get any encounters during that, when the camera zooms out like that. You do, however, get encounters immediately after the camera zooms out like that, so... Oh, I need Riku in the party again. I forgot about that. When I'm doing this, you probably have caught on already, but when I'm doing this, I want Riku in the party just so I can occasionally steal items. We'll be back here later. Because we do have to capture monsters, so we will be back in all of the areas at some point, so... Like right now, see, we can steal. From... you. You have high potions. I didn't remember what these guys dropped. It's been a day, leave me alone. I don't have a very good memory. And I only have information on what you can steal from things. A spiritual torch. When it's a boss. Otherwise, I don't really care. MP Stroll. Interesting. I don't know why Riku would need that. The encounter rate is obnoxious in this place, if you haven't figured that out yet. It'll stop being annoying once we get past this area here. This really long path that we're running down. Because the enemies will change and the enemies will give a lot of experience. They are hard enemies though. I will likely do some grinding in the next areas because the upcoming boss is, plural, are really quite difficult. Anyway, welcome to, well, eventually, the Dome of Zanarkand, which I guess this is the, Blitzball Arena? I think is what this is, but I'm not exactly sure, so... There's a save point here for a reason, because, yeah, we'll save our new slot. The battles coming up are pretty hard. There's a lot of zombie-inflicted enemies, though, so you can take advantage of that. Riku's going to swap out for Lulu. If we can get Lulu double cast, that'd be pretty useful.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now, and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
Friggin' dead people everywhere. There's a few bits of storyline as we move through this area. It's primarily just trying not to die, though.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin.
What was that?
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is
Camera,
filled with
please.
fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here forever.
Camera was a little overzealously staring at the chest area. Now this place has a few items, and by a few I mean quite a few, but it requires some alternative pathing, which is risky, as you can probably figure out. So these guys probably look familiar. They don't have astonishing quantities of health, however they hit like a truck. So what does slow get me? Not a whole lot. What does haste get me? Not a whole lot more. Basically the same thing, actually. Taste. Someone's probably gonna get ejected. This thing is much more likely to thrust kick than its predecessor, which is both annoying and I suppose fairly logical. So, what are these guys in the back weak to? Same thing. Fire and water, so hopefully... I'm pretty sure Lulu can overkill these in one hit. Well, she can't overkill them, but she can kill it. It's a thing. Waka! Come on in, buddy, and kill this guy in the front for me. Bear in mind, sorry, these guys are not armored, they just hit like a truck. They don't have a lot of health, but they do give a lot of AP, so I think it's dead, yeah. I didn't actually mean for it to be, but okay. I believe they give essentially the same AP as, actually a little bit more than the guys on the bridge in Bavel. So this is, after Bavel, the best place to grind mid-story. I didn't actually need to do that because there's a fair few amount of save points in this area, which is good because, you know, there's zombies here. There's also this guy, which I hate, but he is here. And I don't remember if you could blind him. You can. How convenient. He's not weak to any magic, so... And we haven't mental broke him yet. So we're just gonna hit him with whatever. 5k is not bad. Just like his predecessor, the dude hits like a truck. There's not really a whole lot you can do about that. Apparently he's immune to power break. That is slightly concerning. So I was going to swap walkout after I power broke him, but never mind. Apparently that's not going to be a thing we can do. Yuna, no. Humphrey, haste. Don't haste everyone? Yeah, the plus side is these particular enemy types are incredibly slow. So if you could just not die, you're pretty much golden. And Riku's fast enough that I don't have to worry about moving her in for someone who isn't hasted. Or wait, no, someone who is hasted. The other way around. We'll swap her back out for Kimahri, so someone's gonna get punched because I'm an idiot and decided to do it this way. I don't think you can slow it, I don't think you can delay it, but we're gonna try. Nah, it's immune to it. I figured as much. It's already a slow enemy, so well. Thankfully he hit him. So of all of the people to hit, that was a pretty good choice. We'll swap Kimahri out for Waka again to blind him. I can't believe I don't have Kiraga, but I know why I don't have Kiraga. It's because I decided to get some black magic. You! Waka! Who hasn't acted? Excuse me. I think everyone's acted at this point. Sadly, that happened. Yeah, I think everyone's acted. 8,700, it won't kill him in one, so... And I could life, but I don't want to use the MP when I have 99 Phoenix Downs on the wall. 99 red Phoenix Downs? Not entirely sure. I'm going to try not to run away from any of these fights, even though those aren't the best fights you can get, because they give good items and good AP that we need anyway, so... As opposed to the boss when you fight coming into this area, these guys, you know, pretty dangerous. Really, I need to kill that thing first. We can deal with the other guys later, even though they hit pretty hard. If need be, heck, we can just chuck Phoenix Downs at the dudes and that'll kill them. Side effect of being, you know, a fallen monk that's a zombie. A zombie, they are flamethrowers though. Which makes them obviously fairly risky. But I killed the other guy first because ejection. I didn't want people to get ejected because that's just less experience. Yuna. Can we kill him with Kira? I know you can kill him with Kiraga, but I don't know if Kira does enough damage. Yeah, so that is not quite. So... Can Humphrey kill him? I think so. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. No overkill, but hey. Eventually we'll be able to overkill these guys fairly easily without, you know, much effort. And I'm gonna continue blowing high potions rather than mana, even though there is a save sphere in this area. In fact, there's a save sphere in this area, and a save sphere not too far after the next area, so fairly generous on that front. Hello! This is a thing. I think I'd rather slow them if I can. But you can't slow those guys, apparently. So one of them is going to get a flamethrower off, sadly. Should have just double Phoenix downed, but whatever. This is the easiest way to kill them. Oh, they also caused that status affliction. Which I wish they didn't, but, you know, whatever. It's not too much of an issue because we'll be swapping him out anyway. Waka. From this point forward, I'm just going to be keeping overdrives because simplicity's sake, so I don't have to get overdrives later. You've already acted. Riku. You have not acted, so just steal from him. Holy water. It's actually pretty good because those are fairly expensive. Lulu hasn't acted, Kimahri hasn't acted, and we've got plenty of turns, so... Oh. I didn't think Kimahri had enough strength to kill him. Whoops. My bad. Also, pretty much everything here drops ability spheres at some point or another, so... Prepare to have way more ability spheres than you actually need. It's alright though. I don't like this situation. Not one bit. I can Phoenix down to kill one of them, that would at least reduce the damage. Alchemy plus a Mega Potion would kill both of them, but I don't have Alchemy, so bollocks to it. That actually went fairly well. I'm always so worried about that thing ejecting someone from the battle, as you can probably tell, so... Steal from him? Candle of Life! Okay, those are good. I like Candles of Life. We can use those later to put some stuff on our weapons. I don't even really want to screw around with this thing, potentially ejecting someone, so we're just gonna try and kill it immediately. I hate these so much. But they are better experience than the flamethrower guys, and technically do less damage, so... I guess there is that. There's the save sphere, which I will touch but not use, because we should be alright. I just want to fill up on MP, basically. Hello! You can't really ask for much more than a preemptive strike. We have more people who use physical attacks, so armor break is always better than mental break. Unless, of course, your party is consisting entirely of people casting black magic at this point in the game, which seems a bit bizarre, but hey. If you want that, I suppose. Waka, come blind it for me. The timing on those turns was actually perfect. Now he should be getting close to dead, although I don't know what his health is. We will know soon. Not with you, because you don't have sensor anymore, you just have a night thingy. Really, if you're grinding and you can't quickly kill this thing, you would swap your party, or run away from these and just fight the other enemies in the area, which give technically better experience for the time taken. Oh, well. If you haven't figured it out, by the way, Haymaker does not miss. I don't think Yuna's acted, so she can come in and Phoenix down the poor sod over here. The boss version of this guy also has Haymaker. It also does not miss. It's just kind of a thing that Haymaker does, and it's very annoying. 25,000 HP. Kasha still has her overdrive. Let's actually summon Revocane and see, at the very least, if we can get an overdrive on him. He may just end up getting Haymaker to die. I'm not entirely sure, but... we need overdrives on probably not all of them, but at least some of them. Well, he's not dead. We will, however, have to dismiss him after only one attack. Not that he serves much use being at, you know, that low health, but still. Doesn't serve much use being dead either. Is 16k. I can blind him again. I guess I'm not going to use the MP for anything else. So. Although he's probably just going to Haymaker again and punch me in the face, which I'd rather not do. No, he's going to do that. That's fine. At least that doesn't straight up kill someone. Can we kill this thing now, please? Maybe? Oh, for God's sake, how much health does it have? Thank you. I should have overkilled the thing for the time it takes, but whatever, it's fine. 6k, we'll live. Basically, when overkilled, the average is going to be about 8 to 9k for experience in these fights.
will the people accept you?
I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else!
I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
Yes. Yes, it was. There's an item, I think, if I'm recalling correctly, over here. Or she be. It's a sphere we'll actually use later, but not quite yet. Much like the rest of the teleport spheres, to be honest. This doesn't look particularly good. Haste and slow does almost nothing for me in this fight, which is terrible. So really I'm better off seeing if I can delay something, like delay buster one of them, and then try to kill the other one, I guess. No, it's immune to it. Alright, well. We still haven't actually seen one of these things use eject, but I'm telling you, they'll do it. Don't listen to their lies. They'll eject you from battle.
How shall we do this?
With fire. The same way we've been doing it. Welcome to the party, I guess. And now we're down to this dude. He's going to shoot someone. And kill Humphrey, the only person that mattered. Sadly. He could have hit... Actually, he would have killed Lulu as well. So really, just primarily, just don't shoot at all would be great. There we go. Those guys are actually fairly strong against magic, which I don't like. Suppose makes sense, they're a giant metal tub, but whatever. That is the best fight for experience out here. If you can overkill everything with minimal risk, you can get, as we saw earlier, what, 11,000 or so? So pretty good. I don't want to see the cutscene, I want to go down there. Dang it. It's a level 3 key sphere down there that I want. Oh, come on. Were we ambushed? Is that what's going on? Because I wasn't paying attention. It looks like we were. Alright, now that everyone is basically dead... That's not good at all, quite frankly. We can kill that guy with relative ease, but these guys are gonna kill 2 people. Oh wait, we can kill 1, so 1 person is going to die. Let's kill this one. Doesn't really matter. And it's probably gonna be Humphrey, unless they shoot Orin, which would be basically the best outcome at the moment. Doesn't look like it. Nope, Lulu. Sigh. Not antidote, you dingle-dongle. You can't use an antidote on a dead person, that doesn't make them better. It's a bit late to the party. Waka, you need a little bit of experience. Yuna also needs experience, but I probably should have brought her in instead of Waka, but... whatever. There's our 11k. A ductile rod and a mega phoenix, which I didn't realize these guys dropped. I'm gonna heal with Yuna. There we go. I'm gonna go down here, level 3 key sphere, which we have 1 of now, I think. I think we only have 1 of those. For whatever reason, I just don't have any, and I haven't used any either. It's just a bit weird, quite frankly. I so want to use Slice and Dice, but just to try and get these 2 fallen monks down. Because right now we're fighting, well, until I killed that guy, we're fighting 3 people who have party-wide AoE attacks. One of which causes that. You guys aren't weak to anything, so let's see what kind of damage they take from this. Okay. And Orin may or may not overkill this guy.
Farewell.
He did. I think he can consistently overkill those. Which means he's going to be the guy attacking those.
Let's go.
Indeed. You can see what I mean about the experience here being better than previous areas. I'm not really even trying, and we've already got this many spheres.
Hey, Braska, you don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die.
You knew this was to happen, my friend.
Yes, but I cannot accept it.
Oren, I am honored that you care for me so, but I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Oren.
As I mentioned, bits of story as we move through. That is it for treasure in this area. And there's really not much else in this place. There's 2 other treasure chests, and one of them is barred behind Doom and Despair itself. Not really, I'm just messing with you. I wish we could overkill these guys as easily as we can overkill the guys in the back. In fact, I wish Oren was after Lulu, so Lulu could kill that guy and he could overkill the one in the back, but never mind, we'll do it this way. Let's get Kamari out. Maybe Kamari won't die so we can get Oren overkills. Although now we're going to take 2 hits, so that was probably a bit stupid on my part. Hey, Humphrey's not dead. Hey, Humphrey's dead. I hate you sometimes, game. I hope you know that. Will this get you an extra turn? It will. So Phoenix down, and then we'll bring... Who hasn't acted? Lulu hasn't acted, Yuna hasn't acted, many people haven't acted. I kinda wish I gave Yuna Use, because she's never very far from it, and Use is a pretty good ability. I mean, having Albed Potions is better than having Cura, which is astonishingly silly, but it's true. Cure someone! Cure Oren. He's slightly more useful. And you can swap for Riku, and Riku can steal something, and then Oren can overkill it. Ether. That's not terrible.
Farewell.
I very rarely use those, but it's not terrible. It's better than getting a high potion. I'll give it that much. 12k. Nice. That's like a sphere level per fight. Which isn't bad. As condescendingly as I said that, it's not actually bad at all. Follow the leader. Now the save point coming up is usually the one I will use to facilitate grinding levels. So this one right up here. So we can quickly go back out there and grind.
Probably.
Here too, huh? Give me a break. I was expecting, parades and fireworks.
You can ask for them after I defeat sin.
I will, however, do the Cloister of Trials because we need to do that to unlock the boss anyway, and I may as well effectively facilitate that transaction, Jackson. I don't know what I'm on about. Anyway, moving on. It's not a hard trial. It's just time consuming, and you cannot, unlike the other trials, get your bonus item that will unlock a future summon until you've finished this area and come back. In fact, this trial gives you the answer. So there's your answer. Now figure it out. It's not terribly hard. However, to facilitate speeding up this process, I will try to use a picture. Just so I can slightly more easily get to the shapes. Oh, right. We're done. What do... Oh no, I'm missing that one. Okay. I told you it's not hard, just time consuming. If it didn't give you the answer to the puzzle. Of course, that would be hard if it gave you like some sort of hint to the puzzle, or if there was some sort of, I don't know, pattern to it. It would probably be a little bit more difficult. But instead, we just have to do this a whole bunch of times, so... Yeah, I know. We won. Move on. Oh, do I have to go into this room first and then do it? I think so. Do you activate now, or what? I was trying to push in the pedestal and it wasn't doing anything. I wish to push this pedestal. Oh, there we go. We have to do this for every pedestal, I believe. So fasten your seatbelts because it's time for some excitement. And mostly by excitement, I mean me staring straight down at this book. Which doesn't have the best pictures in the world, but... It's actually, the main problem is the pictures are freaking tiny. So it's a little hard to make out the shapes sometimes. And I think there's one more on the left over here. Let's touch this thing and make them glow real quick. Yeah, one more on... No, two more on the left. By God. They're... I was gonna say something, but I forgot the word for it. They're multiplying. That's the word for it. Man, I'm good at English. So, one of many down. I hate the trials here so much. It's not even fun. It's not like the other trials where there's a small degree of fun. No, not that one. I'm trying to follow the order of, not the order of operations, the order that the book pushes the pedestals in so I can use the pictures a little bit more easily. Again, not that it's required, but it does help. So this one is also tedious and annoying, much like all of them, effectively. And this one. Then there's a... That's not what I wanted to hit. And if you step on the wrong one, there's no button push to activate these. If you just happen to step on the wrong one, it resets everything. It plays a little animation every time. Which, as you probably have figured out, is the source of many frustrations. So those, there's two down here, which are these two. And one to the left of here, which is a straight one. And I missed one all the way back up at the top, so hopefully I don't step on any of these. And I think it's the one all the way up here. Yeah. That one down. Now I go northeast. We only have to do 4 of these. The other 2 have sphere-shaped recesses, you might have noticed, and we have 2 conveniently placed spheres to use for that, so... But still, I mean, look at this bollocks. Who decided this was a good idea? They need to be slapped. Okay. That's the entirely wrong one already. I meant to step on the one below that, apparently. Thankfully, that was the first one, so... So that one, this one, that one, that one, this one, that one, these. Then there's 3 all the way down there. And it's impossible to see those dark blue ones in this picture, but it looks like we need this one. And I don't remember where the other one is, so we're just gonna skim along the bottom here. Yeah, I can't remember where the other one is, so we'll have to find that. It is this one. Much to my dismay, I thought that was actually a white square, so I was kind of worried about getting it. And this one over here. And there's one more. I think it's to the left of me here, but we're gonna go use the screen real quick make it glow. Oh, it's right there. That was not the one I was thinking of hitting, so I'm actually kind of glad I did that. Camera, please. Okay. That's 3 down. So let's head back over. Push another pedestal in. This will be, I think, the last one that we have to actually quote-unquote puzzle for. Is that the one we just did? I'm sorry, is that the one we just did? No, it's not. It just looks really familiar. Okay, whatever. I like how every one of these, we hit these two up here. Every single one of them. And I think that was one. And this one. All the way down here to this one. The most time-consuming part of this is messing it up and having to go back to that screen every time and make it glow so you can figure out what ones to hit, especially if you don't have particularly good memory for these types of games. So the only one left is that one over there on the side. This is the one I was thinking about doing last time, but that was the wrong one entirely. So now that we've done that, we need to take the Kilika which is the red fiery one, if you don't remember, which actually turns off the lights. The lights are powered by fire, which I suppose makes some sense. Put it in here. Yes, I know it's dark. It's supposed to be. There's no freaking lights. And one more, which is the other sphere, which goes to the right, which actually turns off the rest of the electronics in this place, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, you come in here, you turn off all the power, and then you leave. What a rude thing to do. But it does give you a save sphere when you finish, which is good because that central column will probably be the death of you and me. There you go. Little musical chime reference for you. As we break everything. Look at the screen, by the way. That's a bad sign. Spoiler. We're gonna go ahead and save into this set. And I'm gonna do some minor grinding on my own and seeing if I have any proper equipment for this fight, which I'll explain next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.